hope lies with you, Ratatouille.
I am a person who is obsessed with building stuff, especially if that thing I'm building is in a game. And a game I really like is Forsaken, a game in Roblox that's based around you being the survivor evading the killer, and you being the killer wiping out the entire server. But then, of all hundreds of killers and survivors, who deserve to be on the top spot? You all know him. The man who will bring death, horror, and despair to all the evil spout who came out of that whale's mouth. It is Captain Gasharpoon. Actually, the reason behind it is this. You all know it, you all love it. 10 out of 10. And also because of this. You know, I like that maniac laugh. You know. I'm kind of mental. And you know what else is cool? Gasharpoon's harpoon. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to build in today's video. Welcome back, science nerds and our beloved viewers. This is Omega here, and in today's video, I'm gonna try to build Gasharpoon's harpoon. So firstly, we need to know how big my arm is. I failed a lot of times to take the perfect shot. Well, anyways, I just take some measurement and begin building the frame. First step to start is obviously to build a frame, because if you don't have a frame, you could totally screw things up. So, making a frame is actually pretty easy. You just need to put your hands inside the glove, because the glove will represent how big your hand is and how comfortable you want it to be. Then just wrap a piece of cardboard over it and cut it. Yeah, it fit my hand pretty nicely. Oh, it's actually the perfect size, man. It's the perfect size to go in and out. And when I grow up, it can be there. Yeah, it's out. So what the next step is, I'm gonna attach a piece of wood to each of the frame. I built 2 frames. And done. Yep, it is done. You got a frame. A simple frame really, but it will make managing the entire project way easier. And now I gotta do this like 8 more times, which will be exhausting. Well, see you later. I'm gonna teach you a few different tricks when attaching wood together. So, you know, when you attach these 2 wood together by sticking glue over this surface and pressing things together, it doesn't go well and usually pops out. So the simple method is just gonna stick these pieces in here. It will make the bond way harder and also will make it stronger. Yeah, that's tip number 1. This piece of wood here, it has the piece of cardboard attached to it, and I want to remove it, but it is extremely hard. See, I can't do it. So what's the solution? It's just spray some alcohol over it. I don't know if any alcohol type matters, but I'm using isopropyl. Oh, as I mentioned that I just finished the frame. I also added a few pieces of cardboard. It is looking very cool right now. I just need to finish adding the cardboard. Next up, I added some blades and reinforced them with wood because cardboard is extraordinarily weak. I added these blades because in the original weapon, if you launch the harpoon, you are basically defenseless. And I don't have the mechanism to make the harpoon deadly enough. So I have something to make missing the harpoon less disastrous, less punishing. Finally, I start to create the harpoon itself. So, how do we do that exactly? First, I get some PVC pipe. And then, with a stroke of genius, I think if we just make a harpoon and then we hold it and then we throw it, it will wobble. And when you hit using the harpoon, like melee hit, not range hit, it will kind of wobble around, knocks you around, and makes things bigger. So with a stroke of genius, I buy a bigger PVC pipe, and to let the smaller, longer PVC pipe of the harpoon, aka the harpoon, to go inside, so it won't wobble when I use melee, or just do anything really. Because you need to use the entire thing to stand on, because Gasharpoon is missing a leg. But luckily I got 2 legs, so that wouldn't be really necessary. But never mind. It's a quality of life option. Next, I added some blades using wood. And because something called friction, the part of the blade that usually used to impale stuff, the pointy tip, it's eroded away because that tip touches the ground. And I don't have any metal to use. And my mom wouldn't even allow it because it's too dangerous. But the corners that does not get affected by the brands are still sharp, so you can still do some heavy damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
So, finally, after months, after 2 days of making this, it's finally done. I have awaited years to kill you. You have left me alone on this horrid path you started. You have betrayed me and turned me into a monster. And today, I will finish you off.
Strike me down! All of that, and for what?
See, all your friends have died, and it's your fault, wasn't it? You could have done anything to save them, but you did nothing. And now, it's time for me to finish. Jasper, how are you alive? Well, are you ready to die?
I was ready before you were born, son.
Well, let's start. You know my weakness was water, and you use it against me.
Crucio! Think of what you've done to other people!
No, I will not die.
Omega, this is not who you are. Who have you become? You used to be my friend, but you've killed too many people. I used to ignore this because you were my best friend, but not anymore. I have to take action.
John Paul. What was it tell? And I will finally beat you to die!
Take her back to the house.
You were more powerful than I No, this is not possible. I cannot die. Finally, please.